Yes, we still proceed. The next one is academic achievements. That one is one of the most important. It's too expensive to be a full-time student, so you really need to pass. You really need to finish your course in record time. So there is a lot of support if you are full-time students. So good chances of completing your course or your degree on time because there are tutorial support. You have access to facilities like library, internet, all the things that I've mentioned here, and also access to services like cooking. You don't have to worry about cooking. There are places where you may find already cooked meal, a machine to do your laundry, or even if you've got some money, you can hire some. There are people who hire other students to do the laundry for them, or even the locals, whatever. So you can also benefit from that, and you have no distractions as it may happen at home. So you have enough time to study. So then you stand a good chance of success. Let's move next, right up next. Yes, other benefit. Based on what I've already um, explained, you may find that your interpersonal skills and management skills can be honed. Your English skills, that one for English skills, it reminds me one of the professors who, anyway, there is a standard, academic standard, that your English fluency should be at this level. If your writings on your expression on your assignment is below that, the lecturers will just return it back. So there was this professor, um, because I'm not going to mention the university, I'm going to mention uh, his surname. Yes, it was Professor Boshoff. So what he was doing was that he used to say to us, you are not permitted to use the crèche or pre-primary school English at the universities. So all the people who didn't use the university standard English was putting the yellow stickers inside your script so that people won't see that you are among them. So, and then said all the people whom I've put the yellow sticker there, they must see I've put the instructions. So basically what used to happen is that if they pick up that you are not good in expressing yourself in English, they will see to it that you attend the tutors that provide with that particular services. Beside that, myself, now I'm not talking about everyone else, what I've discovered which inspired me to improve my English fluency is not yet at the level I would have loved to, but really I did my best. Even now I'm still doing my best. I'm not yet the best. So there was this guy from well-off school. So when he was speaking, it was like somebody was whispering to his ears what to say, the way he was expressing himself, using various English words that mean the same thing in one conversation, not a prepared speech. No, something, an impromptu speech, something that just came right here. That guy was amazing. So because of him, not the lecturer, not anyone, Professor Boshoff had never put a yellow sticker to me. I don't want to lie, it had never happened. But this guy made me to spend a lot of time in the library, because in the library there was a space there where there will be a lot of dictionaries, Oxford, Actions, and so forth. I used to go there to literally read the dictionary, because that guy exposed my weaknesses in English. I thought I knew the English, but because of him, it's only him, even up until I left the university, the person who could use English words. You will ask yourself, where this guy got these words? But when some you won't even find in the dictionary, you will only find when you Google. That's why I also Google when I need some more clarifications in certain words. So all I'm saying is that how you can understand your course jargons, concepts, and all the things like that, but you do also need to be far more fluent, because when you talk to the people, most of the courses they requires you, or the career they will require you to be more fluent. So even on an interview, the way you express themselves can put you on good stead to be the best candidate there, irrespective of qualifications or anything else. So I've seen that. I got inspired by that guy, and then I followed through. And it was the first time I come face to face or into contact with the dictionary. I used to use those dictionaries with double interpretation, either your vernacular language and the English and stuff like that. So that is also something that I've gained there, because proficiency was one of the things that you need to pride yourself when you talk to your mates there at the university. They won't judge you and say, why now English? And like when you start to show difference to the people who really see you on the daily basis, I think when you are doing through the distance learning, that is the experience you may find. They may not take you that serious. Unlike there, we all know that we are there for learning. So if you try your best, people assist you, people support you. Also that environment, the forum where you can speak English, even if nobody want to speak English, but they won't judge you, they won't say why now and stuff like that. So that point was also very important. I found it very, very useful to me. The communication in general, I've alluded to some of the things related to communication, the debate and the constructive arguments. That's also very, very important. Whenever you argue in the university, there was this tendency to say, on what basis? Where do you base your argument? So in other words, you need to have some proof of what you are saying. You cannot just come and blurt it out and say things that you thought when you were dreaming. You have to have a reference. You need to base it somewhere. So that also I found it very handy. And also to control your emotions, because at the university, as I've mentioned, you don't have to fight with anyone. It's not an environment for fighting physical fights, so you need to control your emotions. The lifetime experience, really, if you happen to be at the university, that is a lifetime experience. Remember, some people, once you started your life, you have a family, it may be practically impossible to go back to the university. So just being there while you are still young, most probably you don't have children and you don't have that kind of responsibility, that really is a lifetime experience. So the lifetime relationships, I've mentioned that already. You can even find the love of your life right there at the university. The budget, yes. Nobody's going to teach you the budget. You will sit there on your own. And then time management skills, I've mentioned that. Building the confidence, although that can also be having its own disadvantages. Sometimes you may not. You may be really best your confidence when you are at university, but that is a topic for another time. You can discover yourself and your potentials. Yes, being in those committees, do what is good for you. Like day and night, you decide which time is the day for you, which time is the night for you. Most of the people, you may find that during the day they are sleeping. At night is when they are more active. The time is 9 o'clock, moving towards midnight. They are there, they are active, but during the day you'll never see them. So all that, you will get the opportunity to do that. As I also mentioned, the way you dress, the way you talk, and things like that. And the self pride, you've made it. When is that time to confer a degree to you? You feel that, I've made it. I've been to a totally different environment. So that also comes with being a full-time student there. You have survived it, and all those things, all those memories come to be refreshing to you. So gain community and high school's peers respect. That's also what I've noticed. When you come or they hear it in your community that you are at the university, they will normally hold you to high regard. I don't think that if you can tell the people that I'm studying, but they see you around here every day, they may have that such high respect. That's what I think. But when they know that it's January, you pack your bag, you disappear, you will come at the time. Even when you come back, you are oozing with that confidence, with that pride. So really, I wish that if it's possible, just experience that as well. There are incidental skills and training, i.e. the IT skills. You get trained there. myself, I used to spend most of the time in the computer lab for computer science students. So there were 3 computer labs, very big one, open 24 hours. You can go there and do whatever you want to do. There will always people there to assist you. So because of that exposure, I ended up taking advanced courses in IT, like advanced in Word, advanced in Excel, just because I was there and I had time, and these people inspired me to show what you can do with your IT skill. So that is something that I don't think I would have done it when I was off. I didn't have money actually even to pay for those courses, but because I was a registered student, I said they must give it to me on credit. I will see as time goes on. But mainly the fact that I was there and the computer science students, because I used to use the computer lab that was used by them. It was underground there. Most of the people were not going there, but anyone was allowed to go to any computer lab. So I used to go there. They taught me many things about IT without paying a cent. And as a result, I got inspired. I have the certificates in IT now, just because of the fact that I was there. That's what I'm saying. So even those small trainings, even if we can put it in that way, when we are in the committees, that also was a really confident boosters in one way. I remember at some stage we had to meet the rector or the head of the university. We used to meet various leaders. We were treated like in a very, very professional manner. Just imagine a person with more than 2 PhD, very well educated person, but just, yes, sir. And you know, we even got choice assorted there. And then very nice juice there. Yes, something that we were not getting when we were going to the other heads of the departments. So that also on its own, what taught me was that the higher the position you hold, the better the benefits. Because in some heads you may get the coffee and maybe certain biscuits, but there we got choice assorted, a lot of them. So, and even the way we were welcomed, it shows that we are really accepted. So my learning from that was that even if a person is like nothing to you, but just respect that particular person's position. I think the head was not doing, because we were almost like nothing. We didn't even at that time completed our degrees. We didn't even know whether we will eventually complete our degrees, but the manner in which we were treated, it shows that you have to respect the particular person's position, irrespective of how do you think that person is not worth it to you, but as long as that person hold the position. I think that is why we were treated like that, is because everybody who's going there is being treated in that way. So I felt very, very honored. I was not a member of the Student Representative Council. I was a member of my department, a head of my department. I went there with my team together with somebody from the LCRC, whatever the case may be, to introduce us. But the manner in which we were treated, really, it widened, it opened my eyes. Thank you very much. I hope you enjoy this information, and then you will subscribe. I'm going to give another video about the advantages of the part-time and the disadvantage. There are disadvantages as well of being a full-time student. Thank you. Don't forget to subscribe and press a like button.